It's a great way to start the morning, taking a nice dip in the fjords. So cold. Good morning, guys. So, after our cancellation, we actually ended up driving back to the fjords. Never swam in the fjords, so I feel like that's something cool that you can just check off the bucket list. Because of its amazing views and ease of access to climb, Gaustatoppen is one of the most popular mountains in Norway. From the summit, you get an incredible view of the countryside of Norway. This hike is actually quite long because it would take about 2.5 hours up the mountain and then 2.5 hours down, including breaks, which makes the total hike around 5 hours. It was actually really cold and windy that day, and we weren't too well prepared for such a long hike, so we actually ended up heading back because we still had a long day of traveling ahead of us.
Wasted money on cures, forgot how to fix myself. They say that time is free, then why is it so precious? Oh, I'll save memories in my head, like Polaroids on walls. They remind you to look ahead. Time is running out.
While we were traveling on the way to Odda, we found the Latefossen Waterfall. This waterfall has a height of 165 meters, which makes it a very popular travel destination since the 19th century. It's easily accessible by the main road 13 on the way between Odda and Rokdal. This area is often called the Valley of the Waterfalls.
Lately I've lost my track. I've sailed the deepest seas, hoping to find something to bring back better times. Oh, I'll save memories in my head, like Polaroids on walls. They remind you to look ahead.
Finally, we arrived in Odda. The road to get to Odda is actually part of the Hardanger National Scenic Route. Odda is very famous and well known for its Trolltunga hike, otherwise known as the Troll's Tongue. It's a hike that is very popular, known as one of the best hikes in Norway, some say even in all of Europe. Unfortunately, we weren't able to go on this hike due to poor weather conditions and time constraints. Once we arrived in Odda, I actually realized that it's where they filmed the Netflix series Ragnarok, which is a show that I actually watched right before coming to Norway. So it was really cool to get to visit the city where this Netflix show that I watched took place in.
Good morning, guys. So, after our cancellation, we actually ended up driving back to the fjords. So we stayed in this hotel called... So we're staying in this hotel in Ulvik, and as you guys can see, there is a small little beachfront here with some water, with an outdoor hot tub. So we're gonna do a nice little cold plunge. I've never swam in the fjords, so I feel like that's something cool that you can just check off the bucket list. So, honestly, I don't know how cold the water is. Dylan's testing it right now. Dylan's saying it's very cold. So we're gonna see if we're actually gonna be able to survive to go on that trampoline right behind me. But we'll see, because the water is really cold.
Try it. If you'll go, I'll go with you. Yep, definitely feel on water.
Are you stupid? It's so cold.
Just go.
Alright guys, that's a great way to start the morning, taking a nice dip in the fjords and then going straight into the hot tub. Too bad they locked the sauna, because I'd be going straight in there, but I mean, you gotta try it if you're here. Holy fuck, it is cold. Alright guys, so from the hotel we actually got recommended the cider testing here, which is from the fresh local apples, as you can see right here. So here in Norway they actually grow a bunch of fresh apples, which is like apple cider testing, which is like, who doesn't want to test some fresh apples from Norway, especially the cider? Hopefully it's gonna be good, we'll see.
Fresh taste of apple.
You just can choose.
So then you see the which number? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 strawberries and the cherries number 5. Okay. Bon
Thank
appetit.
you.
Thank you.
I need-
I'm too young for this type of testing. Oh, we're trying number 1, which is Dronning cider. This is the first one. We're gonna try it out. It's really good.
Very dry.
Yeah, surprisingly, it's actually like pretty dry. So, the cider here is actually made completely fresh, and they ferment it for 3 months. So that's why it's not very sweet, because it's not from concentrate, it's not from anything, it's just pure apple cider. Okay guys, so these are non-alcoholic beverages. No, I'm kidding. So these are kind of like similar to champagne. They have around like a 8% alcohol percentage, so something. And here it's actually legal for me to drink in Norway because I just turned 20, so that's great. Yeah, is this good for a little bit? Got this much. Is that good?
I want more.
So we actually ended up getting a bottle of the number 2 glass that we were trying. You know, something to bring back to the friends and family, so they can have a small taste of Norway. And if you guys are here, you gotta try out the experience. So we just tried the cider out here in Hardanger OG Siderfabrikk. I really don't know how to say these names out here. Someone's gotta teach me one day.
After spending 12 days in Norway, this amazing waterfall was the last stop of our trip. It's one of the highest single drop waterfalls in Norway at 135 meters. We hope you guys enjoyed all of our Norway videos. This was our last one, so if you did enjoy, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. And we'll see you soon for our next video.